means you missed that portion. You're saying that. Okay.
हा पूर्ण हा
Okay, okay. But you have finished the test na for all 4 units?
हा हा
हां, ओके, ओके. मला वाटलं टायमिंग म्हणजे मला वाटलं की तुम्ही 1 आवरमध्ये संपवलं नाही म्हणून तुम्ही बोलताय.
नाही नाही फिनिश केलं पण ते
ओके.
नव्हतं जमत मी आपलं अंदाजे
Prepositions of time. They are called prepositions of time. Okay, don't worry. We'll revise once this week. Let's see. I'll keep one day where we will do a revision of all 4 units. Okay, फक्त grammar part त्याचं. त्याचा एक जुना व्हिडिओ पण असेल यूट्यूबवरती, बट स्टिल आय विल टेक अ रिव्हिजन फॉर यू गाईज. ओके, ऑल 4 युनिट्सचा फक्त ग्रामर पार्टचा. सो विल ट्राय टू डू दॅट. इट्स जस्ट दॅट आय नीड टू डिसाइड वेन. ठीक आहे, आयदर वीकडे मध्ये नाही तर मग सॅटर्डेला ठेवेन. सॅटर्डे ॲक्च्युली समथिंग कम्स अप अँड देन आय गेट ऑक्युपाइड अँड देन इट it just goes like that. Yeah. This Saturday also I had to be somewhere, so my whole day went in that. Okay, we have finished first 4 units. We'll be starting with unit number 5 today. Okay, unit number 5. Here we talk about family. I come from a big family. That is the name of the unit. I'm sharing the screen. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay, my laptop is a bit slow. Okay, is my screen visible?
येस मॅम
Okay, so as I said, in the unit 5, we'll be learning how to talk about family. Okay, so the name of the unit is I come from a big family. So over here, the first exercise that you have is you have to complete Sam's family tree. Okay, here you have Sam and his family tree is given. You have to use the words which are given over here. Okay, try to do it and then we will look at the terminology for each and everything. Okay, which we use for family particularly. Do it quickly. समजलं ना काय करायचं?
हो हो मॅम Done.
डन. संपदा.
Yes, done.
ओके, एकच मिनिट. Yeah. So the exercise is pretty easy. Here you have grandfather and grandmother, that is Aji and Azoba. Now, दोन्ही साईडचे आजी and आजोबा we call them grandfather and grandmother. ओके. मम्मीची मम्मी पण आजीच म्हणजे ग्रँडमाच असणार आहे आणि पप्पांची आई पण ग्रँडमदरच असणार आहे. ओके. It's just that you can add the terminology maternal and paternal if you want to specify which grandmother and grandfather you're talking about. Maternal will be from mother's side and paternal will be from father's side. Okay? कळलं का?
Hmm.
Okay, and then you have father and mother over here. Chris is the father and Sarah is the mother. Okay, then you have Donna and Manuel who are aunt and uncle. Okay, आता understand this. Aunt आहे ते auntie नसतं. Auntie is supposed to be very Indian terminology. It's actually aunt and uncle. Okay, now all aunts and uncle are aunts and uncle. म्हणजे आत्या पण aunt आहे, मावशी पण aunt आहे, काकी पण aunt आहे आणि मामी पण aunt आहे. Okay, and then again all uncles will be uncles. मामा पण अंकल, चाचा पण अंकल येईल आणि म्हणजे मावशीचा नवरा आणि आत्याचा नवरा पण अंकलच येणार. ओके. Then you have Sam, the husband, and his wife. Okay, Yumiko is his wife. And then you have brother and sister. Now, brother and sister are only for real brother and sister. Okay, the terminology brother and sister is only for real brother and sister. ठीक आहे, ब्लड रिलेशन जे असतात ते, जे आत्याचे किंवा मामाचे किंवा काकांची मुलं असतात, यू विल कॉल देम कझन. ओके. नाव अंडरस्टँड दिस अगेन. कझन सिस्टर किंवा कझन ब्रदर नसतं, फक्त कझन असतं. कझन सिस्टर, कझन ब्रदर, अगेन व्हेरी इंडियनाइज टर्म. ठीक आहे. वेन यू से कझन we understand that it's a cousin. You can tell the name. With the name we understand whether it's a male or a female. But brother आणि sister हे फक्त रिअल असतात. आणि कझन सोबत परत ब्रदरची गरज नसते किंवा सिस्टर या टर्मिनॉलॉजीची गरज नसते. ओके. Brother and sister, you can term them together as siblings. Okay, so I can say I have two siblings, I have three siblings. ठीक आहे. इन्स्टेड ऑफ सेईंग आय हॅव टू ब्रदर्स अँड वन सिस्टर असं पण आपण म्हणू शकतो. अँड देन मदर अँड फादरला टुगेदर वी कॅन से पेरेंट्स. ठीक आहे. अँड देन यू हॅव सन अँड डॉटर. Michael is the son, Lucy is the daughter. Okay, son and daughter together they can be called children or kids, or they can also be called offsprings. Okay, just various terms to use, I'm telling you. Yeah. Then you have nephew and niece. Nephew म्हणजे भाचा आणि niece म्हणजे भाची. ओके. सो भावाची किंवा बहिणीची मुलं असतील तर यू कॅन कॉल देम niece. Niece, the term is given over here, spelling is given over here. Okay, clear guys?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And then again you have your relatives from your marriage side. Like once you get married to your husband, you have your husband, then you have your mother-in-law, father-in-law, then you have brother-in-law, sister-in-law. वहिनी पण सिस्टर इन लॉ असेल आणि बहीण पण सिस्टर इन लॉ असेल, म्हणजे ननद पण सिस्टर इन लॉ असेल. ठीक आहे. सेम वे ननदचा नवरा पण ब्रदर इन लॉ असणार आहे आणि धीर पण ब्रदर इन लॉच असणार आहे. ओके. And then you have again grandfather, grandmother over there, mother-in-law, father-in-law, aunties, uncles, सगळे सेम टर्मिनॉलॉजी येणार. ओके. And when someone gets married again, so you have their second wife or third wife, correct, and second husband and third husband. And then when you have kids from them, like kids असतात, समजा सॅमचं सेकंड मदरची मुलं आहेत, then you will call them step brother, step sister, or they will be half siblings. ओके. हाफ सिबलिंग्स म्हणजे काय? फादर सेम आहे, मदर वेगळा आहे, किंवा मदर सेम आहे, फादर वेगळा आहे, असं. सो दे बिकम हाफ सिबलिंग्स. ओके, कळलं? Okay. Any other terminology that you have doubts with?
Mm.
की कोणाला काय म्हणतात? Yes? No?
No.
Clear
No.
with this?
Mm.
Okay, let's move to the next part over here. Here we have a listening exercise first. Okay, we will be sorry, we will be listening to four conversations where they are talking about famous people. Okay, these are celebrities from Hollywood, and some are even singers, I would say. Now you have to write down how the second person is related to the first person. म्हणजे त्यांचं रिलेशन काय आहे फक्त वन वर्ड मध्ये इथे लिहून काढायचं आहे. ठीक आहे.
Mm.
I'll play the audio. Pay attention.
Unit 5. I come from a big family. Page 31, Exercise 2. Listening. How are they related? Listen to 4 conversations about famous people. How is the second person related to the first person? 1.
Who are you listening to, Adam?
Oh, it's Coldplay. They're my favorite band. Chris Martin has a cool voice.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Do you know who his wife is?
His wife? No.
The actress, Gwyneth Paltrow. They make an interesting couple.
2.
What are you reading, Pete? An article about
So the first one will be wife. Okay.
Right.
Francis Ford Coppola. He has a new movie out.
Who?
Francis Ford Coppola. You know, the director of The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2.
Oh, right.
Do you know who his nephew is? The actor Nicolas Cage.
Really?
Answer to the second one will be
Nephew.
nephew. Okay, nephew.
Nephew.
3.
Are you downloading a song, Cindy?
Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, I am. It's the new Miley Cyrus song.
Miley Cyrus. Is she related to Billy Ray Cyrus?
I have no idea. Who's he?
He's a country singer and an actor. Here, let's look it up. Yes! Billy Ray is her father.
What will be the answer here?
Father.
Very good, father.
4.
So, what movie do we want to watch? Oh, here's one with Casey Affleck.
Oh, I like him. He's really good in dramas.
I like his sister-in-law, too.
Who's that?
Jennifer Garner, the actress.
Oh, right. She's married to Ben Affleck, Casey's brother.
Okay.
Mm.
What was the answer?
Sister-in-law.
Very good. Okay. Got all the answers?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Can you see the screen? Yeah. Now over here we have a conversation. Same way they're talking about family again. Here we have two people, Rita and Sue. They're talking about family. Okay. First they are going to talk about Sue's family and then they will talk about Rita's family in the next part of the conversation. I want you guys to read the conversation. Sampada, you can be Rita, and Tejal, you can be Sue.
Should I start?
Yes, please.
Tell me about your brother and sister, Sue.
Well, my sister works for the government.
Works.
what does-
Works. Essay.
Hmm.
Made.
Oh, what does she do?
I am not sure. She's working on a very secret project right now.
Wow. And what about your brother?
She is a wildlife photographer.
What an interesting family. Can I meet them?
Sure, but not now. My sister's way. She's not working in the United States this month.
And your brother?
She is traveling in the Amazon.
Okay, the conversation is pretty easy, correct? So Rita is asking about Sue's brother and sister. So she says my sister works for the government. Okay, म्हणजे ती government साठी काम करते. So what does she do? So she says I'm not sure. She is working on a very secret project right now. So I'm sure तुम्ही टायगर मूवी मध्ये वगैरे बघितलं असतं रे. These people work on a very secret project sometimes. Correct? So same way. Then she asks, what about your brother? So she says he is a wildlife photographer. I am sure you guys must have watched Three Idiots. Three Idiots मध्ये त्याला wildlife photographer बनायचं असतं. Correct? So here Rita says, what an interesting family. Can I meet them? म्हणजे किती इंटरेस्टिंग फॅमिली मी भेटू शकते का त्यांना? Then she says, sure भेटू शकते but not right now because my sister is away. म्हणजे काय ती आता नाहीये. ती नाहीये. ओके इथे शी इज नॉट वर्किंग इन द युनायटेड स्टेट्स दिस मंथ म्हणजे ती या महिन्याला युनायटेड स्टेट्समध्ये नाही आहे बाहेर आहे देन शी आस्क युअर ब्रदर शी सेज ही इज ट्रॅव्हलिंग इन दी ॲमेझॉन म्हणजे तो ॲमेझॉन मध्ये ट्रॅव्हल करतोय आता इथे आपण ॲमेझॉन ऑर्डरवाला ॲमेझॉन नाही म्हणत आहे ओके वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द ॲमेझॉन रेन फॉरेस्ट बिकॉज यू माइट नो देर इज लॉट ऑफ वाईल्ड लाईफ ओवर देअर करेक्ट सो युजली वेन वाईल्ड लाईफ फोटोग्राफर्स देअर दे गो ओवर देअर ओके understood? Okay, let us listen to this conversation quickly and then we will listen to the second part of the conversation where we get to know about Rita's family. Okay? One second.
Page 31, Exercise 3, Conversation.
Is it audible?
Yes.
Asking about families. Part A. Listen and practice.
Tell me about your brother and sister, Sue.
Well, my sister works for the government.
Oh, what does she do?
I'm not sure. She's working on a very secret project right now.
Wow. And what about your brother?
He's a wildlife photographer.
What an interesting family. Can I meet them?
Sure, but not now. My sister's away. She's not working in the United States this month.
And your brother?
He's traveling in the Amazon.
Page 3.
Okay, now we'll listen to the second part. Focus on the question, where do Rita's parents live and what do they do? Okay, these are the questions.
31, Exercise 3, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. Where do Rita's parents live? What do they do?
So, what about your parents, Rita? Where do they live?
They live in Texas.
Oh, where in Texas?
In Austin. It's a small city, but it's very nice.
Are they still working?
Oh, yes. My mother is teaching at a university there, and my father is a carpenter.
Okay, did you get the answers?
Mother is teacher and father is carpenter.
Mother is a teacher and the
A
father is
teacher.
a
Father is
carpenter. And where do
carpenter.
they live?
Live in a city,
They live in Texas.
Texas. Texas live.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sampata, did you also get the answers? Sampata, are you there? I can't see you guys on the screen, okay? I have not logged in from my other device, that's why. Yeah. Okay, let's move to the next part. Over here, we have the pronunciation rule, okay, or intonation rule that we can say in particular. What do we mean when we say intonations? Intonations is nothing but whenever our pitch goes up and down. Okay, the way our pitch goes up and down while speaking, that is our intonation. Okay, आता मी पण बोलते तेव्हा मी फ्लॅट टोन मध्ये बोलते का? नाही, माझा पिच वर खाली जातोय बोलताना, right? That is what intonations are. Okay, now while speaking, intonations are very very important, otherwise we might just sound like a news reporter. Okay, Sampada is not in the class. Otherwise we might just sound like a news reporter. Okay, that's why our intonations are very, very important. Now, usually, I have already covered this before, I guess, that whenever we are speaking, our intonation is of three types. Okay, we talked about this when we did questions also. Intonations are of three types, that is falling intonation, rising intonation, and rise and fall intonation. Okay, now whenever we talk about normal statements, जे आपले पॉझिटिव्ह स्टेटमेंट्स असतात, द इंटोनेशन दॅट वी फॉलो इज फॉलिंग इंटोनेशन. म्हणजे आपण हाय पिचनी स्टार्ट करतो आणि लो पिचला जातो. ही इज ट्रॅव्हलिंग इन दी ॲमेझॉन. She is working on a very secret project now. Okay, that's the rule that you need to know over here. Now, next time when you read the conversations, I want you to read it in the similar way. ठीक आहे, एकदम फ्लॅट मध्ये आणि तुटक तुटक नाही बोलायचं, एक कंटिन्युएशन मध्ये रीड करायचं आहे. ठीक आहे. Now, moving to the next part. Today in this unit we'll be looking at present continuous tense. Okay, we have done simple present tense twice, and we did some exercises also of simple present tense in the morning before starting the unit 5. Now we'll be moving to present continuous tense. But understand this, present continuous tense आपण एवढ्याच पार्ट मध्ये बघणार आहोत आणि एवढ्याच पार्ट मध्ये यूज करणार आहोत. ह्याच्या पुढे आपण कधीही प्रेझेंट कंटिन्यूस टेन्स यूज नाही करत. वी फोकस मोर ऑन सिम्पल प्रेझेंट टेन्स बिकॉज प्रेझेंट कंटिन्यूस टेन्स इज द इझिएस्ट टू यूज. Okay, but simple present tense we are still making mistakes in them. That's where we need to get thorough with it. Okay, and that's the tense that we are supposed to use very often, but we don't. Now, when do we use present continuous tense? Present continuous tense has two main uses. First one, whenever we are talking about something that we are doing right now at the moment of speaking. Okay, for example, we can say we are attending the class right now. Correct? So something that we are doing in the moment while we are speaking, then we will use present continuous tense. For example, I can say it is raining now. Yeah, the members are discussing this issue now. Same way, we can also use present continuous tense to talk about something that is not happening specifically in the moment, but it is happening in our life and it is a temporary action. For example, you guys can say, we are learning English currently. We are learning English currently. Is it going to be a permanent action? It is kind of going to be, because learning never stops in life, but still. Correct? Same way you can say I'm working in dash dash company. Correct? So are you going to permanently work in that particular company? Not really. You might change it in future. Correct? So you will talk about it in present continuous tense. Same way I can say, these days I am preparing for a competitive examination. Okay, clear? Next, it is also used to talk about a definite program in the near future. Okay, म्हणजे आपल्याला माहिती आहे की फ्युचर मध्ये काहीतरी होणार आहे आणि ते नक्की होणार आहे. Then we will use present continuous tense also to talk about future. Now understand this, future बद्दल बोलायला ना 2-3 टेन्सेस आपण यूज करू शकतो अलॉंग विथ फ्युचर टेन्सेस. ठीक आहे, फ्युचर बद्दल बोलायला गोइंग टू फॉर्म पण असतो, जो आपण पुढे बघणार आहोत. देन वी हॅव प्रेझेंट कंटिन्यूस टेन्स ऑल्सो, वी हॅव विल फॉर्म ऑल्सो, अँड देन ऑफकोर्स वी हॅव फ्युचर टेन्सेस ऑल्सो विच वी कॅन यूज. ठीक आहे, सो डोंट गेट कन्फ्युज्ड विथ इट. फ्युचर बद्दल बोलायला आपण वेगवेगळे टेन्स यूज करू शकतो. मेन थिंग इज सिम्पल प्रेझेंट टेन्सला रिप्लेसमेंट नाही आहे आणि प्रेझेंट कंटिन्यूस टेन्सला रिप्लेसमेंट नाही आहे. देन पास्ट टेन्सला पण रिप्लेसमेंट नाही आहे. वी नीड टू यूज पास्ट टेन्स ओनली टू टॉक अबाउट पास्ट. Okay, that's something that we need to keep in mind. Now, we can use it for future only if we know that something is going to happen in the near future. म्हणजे मी हे नाही बोलू शकत की मी 2 वर्षानंतर काहीतरी करणार आहे, तर त्याच्यासाठी मी प्रेझेंट कंटिन्यूस टेन्स यूज नाही करू शकत. या वीकमध्ये, नेक्स्ट वीकमध्ये काही करत आहे, देन आय कॅन यूज प्रेझेंट कंटिन्यूस टेन्स. अँड अलॉंग विथ दॅट इट नीड्स टू बी अ डेफिनेट प्रोग्राम. म्हणजे नक्की तो प्रोग्राम पाहिजे. ठीक आहे, असं नाही की tentative आहे. Then we use will shall form. And then if we are using it for future, we also need to use the time adverbial with it. Time adverb म्हणजे time reference आपल्याला यूज करावा लागतो. For example, if I say I'm traveling, then you will feel that I'm traveling right now. But if I say I'm traveling in the afternoon, then you know I'm going to do that action in the afternoon. कळलं? So tomorrow, next week, this weekend, हे सगळे टर्म्स इथे इम्पॉर्टंट होऊन जातात, जे आपण फ्युचरसाठी यूज करत असतो. ठीक आहे, सेंटेन्स स्ट्रक्चर इज व्हेरी सिम्पल. वी यूज सब्जेक्ट, देन is MR, and verb in ing form. Okay, in positive. Then in negative we use is MR according to the subject, and then not in between the verb and the is MR. Okay, and if we are asking yes and no questions, of course we'll start with is MR. For example, are you going to school, or is she going to school? That's how we will make the sentences. And when we are making a WH question, we will start with WH question. When are you going to school? That's how we will ask the questions. Clear? Any doubt over here?
Mm.
Okay, write down the sentence structures quickly.
Done.
Next, next slide. Thank you.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Next slide. Sentence structures. Write in short. You can skip. Write in short. You can skip the examples. Sampada, please mute yourself.
Hmm. Done.
Done.
Hmm.
Next. Done?
Hmm.
Okay, last. Write it quickly. Excuse me. Sorry.
Done.
Okay, now quickly try doing this exercise using present continuous tense. Okay, but first let us look at the examples. Just give me 1 second. Okay, for example, if I ask you, are you living at home now? You can say yes I am or no I am not. जे घरी रहता का तुम्ही, you can say yes I am or no I am not. That's how you will give a response to it. Okay, is your sister working for the government? You will say yes she is or no she is not. Now here we are talking about two people, third person plural. Are Ed and Jill taking classes this year? Yes, they are, or no, they are not. Okay. WH questions. Where are you working now? You can say I am not working, I need a job. Or you can tell the name of the company. I am working in so and so company. What is your brother doing? He is traveling in the Amazon. He is working in dash dash company. What are your friends doing these days? They are studying for their exams. That is how you can respond to it. Okay? Clear? Okay. Try doing this exercise now quickly.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Number 1. Tejal, tell me the answer.
Hi,
Stephanie.
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 What are you doing?
What are you doing? What's
Hmm.
कुठून आलं?
What are you doing?
Hmm.
Hey, I standing
I
in
am.
a.
Am. You without
Um,
helping verb you cannot say ing form.
I am standing
In
in
an
an
elevator.
elevator and it's stuck.
Hmm.
Oh no, are you okay? Yes, I wait. It it
It सोबत कोणता helping verb येणार?
it is
It is. बरोबर.
it is moving now.
Hmm.
Thank goodness.
Very good. Number 2. Sampada.
Mercy, how are you and Justin enjoying your shopping trip?
Mm-hmm.
We are having a lot of fun. Is your brother spending a lot of money? No, mom, he's buying only one or two things. That's all.
Very good. Okay. Now for homework, you guys will make at least 10 sentences using present continuous tense. 10 in positive, 10 in negative, 10 in yes and no questions, and 10 in WH questions. Okay, and tomorrow, based on the same thing, we'll be doing a speaking practice. So make your questions accordingly. Okay, make your questions which you're supposed to ask each other, and it needs to be something that is related to your family. So make your questions accordingly for that also. Extra करू शकता here किंवा मग त्याच questions मध्ये you can make the questions which are about your family. Okay, but you have to use present continuous tense. Remember that. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions? Any doubts? Anything you did not understand? It was easy, right? Okay.
Yes.
We will stop over here for today. We will continue tomorrow. Make sure you revise everything that we have studied till now, and you revise present continuous tense also. Okay? Chalo. We'll stop over here. We'll continue tomorrow. Confirm in advance. Okay? Last moment ला 5 मिनिटं आधी कन्फर्म केलं मी क्लास घेणार नाही हा तुमचा.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. Make sure you confirm by 10:15, 10:30 max. ठीक आहे?
Yes.
माझा मेसेज नसेल तुम्ही मेसेज करा आधी. दॅट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लेम. अँड इफ यू आर नॉट अटेंडिंग ऑल्सो मेसेज मी. ओके, असं नाही की फक्त अटेंड करणारे तर सांगायचे, नाही अटेंड करणारे तरी पण सांगायचं. या ओके, चलो बाय गाइज, हैव अ ग्रेट डे अहेड.
Same to you.
थँक्यू, बाय.